Hi, welcome to Coach D's Live Hour. Want to welcome you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe and like to the channel. Really will support us here in our mission and what we're doing and making people aware of things that can, help them out with volleyball. Would like to first talk about something that's near and dear to my heart as well. Is what do you need physically to try out for your volleyball team? Couple of items we're going to go through in the next couple of days, from balls to shirts to spandex to sneakers. So we're going to put that out there. So if you're interested, you can definitely take some of our recommendations in that case. Well, one of the first things I tell people you want to concern yourself with is the shoes. Now, this is something that I definitely will go through a review on in the next day. The type of shoes that you should be able to actually have with volleyball. But you want to make sure the shoe is an athletic shoe. Like, it could be something, if you feel comfortable. Some people like the Kobe's. Some people like Nike. Some people like other brands like Mizuno and Asics and other Adidas and other particular brands there. We'll go through them all in this case and give you guys a little look in terms of what products will work with this. Now, I do recommend that you get a good sneaker, something that has a good grip, something that, you want to have. Now, what a lot of volleyball players do is they don't wear those sneakers as their regular everyday sneakers. They put that in their volleyball bag, which is something else you should have. We'll talk about that in a bit. I put that in their volleyball bag, and their volleyball bag is where they put their knee pads and everything else like that. But they don't wear their sneakers in the outside. They wear it in the gym. Okay, that's where they actually have those sneakers on there. So that's some equipment that we'll go through. The next equipment piece is the ball. Okay, you want to, if we're here in a quarantine period, I mean, having a good ball matters. You don't actually have to have the $40, $50 leather ball that, would actually happen on game day per se, but something that's functional, something that will work for you is very, very, very good to actually have. So I do recommend, and we will actually have a series of balls, and we'll have that in a YouTube as well. So pay attention for that too. The other thing that you need that you would actually have in order to prepare and have for the tryouts is a bag. I know I'm not talking about going out and buying an expensive bag or anything else like that. If you have a spare school bag, but you want to keep all your volleyball stuff together. That means your knee pads, which we'll go through in a bit, your sneakers. Some people like to wear a bandana or other things along those lines, your spandex. All those things should go together so that way when you're actually trying to look for things, they're in there. And also make sure that you wash them in your bag. We actually are going to have a video on what's in your bag, and you'll be surprised what's in some of the girls' bags out there. So that's something else definitely we'll take a look at. The other thing is knee pads. I mean, knee pads themselves, there's different things that people feel comfortable with in that case, but we'll go through a whole thing of knee pads. But I do recommend, especially for beginners, of actually feeling comfortable with the knee pads and wearing them along with the shoes, by the way, a couple of days, if you got to wear around the house before you actually go into the tryout. If you're a new player, it definitely will help you out. The other thing is bandanas. Some people like to wear bandanas, like to tie on, something to hold up their hair. Some girls like to braid their hair. Some girls like to tie it, okay, in this case. So that's something else you want to do. Take a look at it. Some girls wear a bow, okay, to keep it up. So that is something you want to look into as well. The spandex, I just mentioned that. That is something that, yes, parents, the spandex is where the girls grow up and everything along those lines, but not too short now, ladies, in that case. So you want to keep it at a respectable level. And if you have to wear sweatpants before you go in the gym, then yes, I do recommend that. And we'll actually have a video on the different types of spandex that are available. Other than that, there is other things like, comfortable t-shirts you can wear. I mean, you don't want to wear a strap shirt or anything along those lines. You definitely don't want to do that. Some girls like to wear sleeves to make them feel comfortable as well. You don't want to actually come to your training with a full-on sweats, spandex, or yoga pants working out. That's not going to work either. So keep that in mind. I definitely want you guys to understand that there's a whole bunch of videos we're going to have after this particular guide that you could check out on our YouTube channel. But please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll be a really good thing for you guys to be, taking a look at. So I do recommend, that you look into these items before you go into your actual physical tryout. All right. You guys keep it 100 and keep out there and keep motivated for your tryouts. Thanks, guys.